Okay, welcome to GOIN WALKABOUT. And today I thought I'd take you down to San Diego, and we're going to go check out our boat. We make this trip about twice a week, sometimes more, and sometimes we sail, sometimes we don't. But the big reason is that we want to check all the systems, basically make sure that the boat's still floating and all tight and ready to go at a moment's notice. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and we are here at Harbor Island West Marina. So here we are at our boat. Now its name is Summer Lee, and it's a 1984 Hunter 34. Very beamy, lots of room down below, great liveaboard. It's a little tender when it sails because it has such large sail capacity, a 51-foot mast. But as any good sailing boat, you have to have your toys. And of course, one of the toys that I always have available here is my stand-up paddle, the inflatable. I've got a couple of these on board, and they work great as dinghies, as tenders, especially when we're over in the islands, Catalina, and all of that. So there we go. Now I'm down here to check it out, check a few systems, make sure everything is working great, and the boat's in good shape and ready to go. Okay, so permission is granted to come aboard, and we're going to take you downstairs right now, down the hatchway. And you'll have to forgive the mess because I'm right in the middle of a project. I try to get all my projects done, especially when my first mate is a little bit incapacitated and unable to come down as often as possible. I've got a lot of things just laying out. Maybe at a future date I'll do another video when things are more sail ready to go, but I've got a bunch of junk laying out there right now, but you'll get an idea what Summerlee is like down below. So this white unit that you see right here, this is a capstan windlass, and of course there's the battery that drives it, and that's why all of the projects or all the tools are laying out, is that I'm replacing that windlass. And of course, those who aren't familiar with what a windlass does, it allows me to raise and lower mechanically the anchor when we're over in Catalina in an isolated bay. Every time we come to the boat, we've got to check the bilge and the bilge pump, make sure it's fully operable. Now this is something that operates in our absence, because what happens is in this particular boat, there is some water seepage constantly coming into the bilge itself. Now primarily where this comes from is the prop shaft as it leaves the engine, and then there's a thing called a cutlass bearing, which is a wet cutlass bearing. It gently drips salt water into the engine compartment, and the reason it drips is because that acts as a lubricant, so when the prop is spinning and the shaft won't get heated where it makes contact with the hull of the boat as it evacuates towards the stern. Radio check, radio check, radio check, radio check. Radio check, radio check, radio check, radio check. So now after all of the electrical and a couple of the other systems are checked out, it's time to start the engine and then check the exhaust water, the manifold, to make sure that the impeller is pushing out enough water to keep the engine cool. Well, we've decided not to go sailing today. You can tell, look how glassy and calm it is. But it is a great time to reflect on some of the wonderful experiences we've had on Summerlee over the last few years.
love this, Jasmine. They're like right under me. Right down below me.
So let's get up on the deck, move forward, check out that deck, check out the dorades, check out some of the hatches, check out some of the rigging, some of the shrouds, and then of course as we move forward I'll show you where I'm going to be replacing that capstan windlass for our anchor setup. Okay, so on our way back here, I'm going to go up a different ramp and take you by the pool, the spa, the barbecue area. It's a great place in the summer for families to get together, friends, have a drink or two, and just enjoy the views. And then I'll show you just a little more of the Harbor Island West Marina. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us on GOIN WALKABOUT. You know, if you really enjoyed this and want to continue to see more of these kind of walkabouts, then just go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel, and you'll get quick notifications every time I publish. All right, enjoy the day and keep moving. Don't become a tree.